Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a little while here since we've done any video. Florida's been plagued with a little bit of bad weather, but I also have been under the weather for about a good month or so. Allergic reactions to some medications, and I got a sprained ankle. But nevertheless, today we are back in the kayak. We are here at Salt Springs Recreation Area. It's part of the Ocala National Forest. We're doing some bass fishing out of the kayak today. It's a little overcast. They are saying on and off showers, but this is the best day all week. Otherwise, we're back into the high winds again. 12, 13, 14 mile an hour winds, and I'm not coming out in the kayak in that. So we're gonna try some bass fishing, see what else is in here. Let's get started. Trying this silver rattle trap to start. The birds are working hard in this area. I see small fish moving, but the birds are definitely working in this area. They're diving down. They're trying to get as much fish as they can. So that tells me, got some birds in the area, it's productive. Let's fish. Could have sworn right when I got in the water before I was launching, I heard a gator right beside the launch. Not real cool, but yeah, he's probably in that jungle somewhere right there. It's the first time I've been to this area. Don't know much about this park. I have not fished this area at all. Fellow YouTubers of mine have come here. They have camped, and he's taken his inflatable boat down the river and gone out to by Lake George. I guess there's a big lake at the end of this, and he's gone to the springs here. There are springs here. Maybe if we have time afterwards, if the temperature picks up or whatnot, we're going to be doing that. Where was he going in a hurry? There's a small little tributary here. Coming up here, it looks like some primitive campgrounds right on the water. Yeah, turkey vultures up in the trees. I've seen some heron up in the trees. Looks like these aren't really used too much. You see these bins here, they're for recyclables and trash. And then in the main campground, all the areas have bear boxes. They're big metal bins you put all your food in, and it's supposed to keep the bears out, keep your stuff safe. I'm going to plug in this area just for a little bit here, and then I think we're going to come back out to the main body of water. You would think there would be something around these logs and what have you. All right, well, I just threw the lure, and we had a big explosion right here in front of me. I'm willing to almost bet that was probably a gator. I haven't seen him come up or anything. But yeah, that was a pretty massive explosion. All right, we just had a bump, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna head on out of here. I just don't feel like tackling a gator today. It certainly wasn't my prerogative to piss him off. Some stumps, some logs, stuff like that. There's just nothing moving back here whatsoever. But you can see the underwater brush. We'll move out to the main body of the water where we saw the fish jumping earlier. See if we can get something there. Don't know if you could see him, but there's a gator right there at the base of that log. Just hanging out, just relaxing. American eagle just picked off a fish in the water. I didn't get any better than that. What an awesome sight. Well, it's a little frustrating. I mean, I'm seeing fish jump around. I've taken off the jig with the swimmer. I've gone with just a swim bait. Okay. What just came up looked to me like it's gar. Yeah, some kind of needlefish right in front. I'm playing around with it. That's why it keeps bumping it. It won't take it. Okay. Well, at least we were playing around a little bit with something of that species. Let's see what else we can find. I thought this Matt Robertson hat was supposed to give me some good luck. All we've had out here is alligator gar today. That's it so far. That's the big fish jumping. Gar. It's hard to get on them if they're just not here. Well, folks, I just missed a fish because I turned around for some kind of big explosion in the water. This morning is not going how I planned. I have no idea what that was. Certainly if it was a manatee or something, I thought it would come up by now, but there's been nothing that has come up whatsoever. I'm not even sure there's like an inlet to this thing where they could even come in from. As far as I know, on the other side of this, it's just a lake. Like I said, I'm new to the area that I'm fishing here, so not really sure. If anybody knows this area, give me a comment in the comment box. Tell me what I'm missing here. Salt Springs, Ocala National Forest. Oh, there we go. Fish on. There we go. There we go. We got some kind of fish. Couldn't resist the rattle trap. It's a good deal. Okay. You got to be kidding me. Looks like a ladyfish. Well, that's not what I was expecting. That's not what I was expecting at all. Ladyfish on the rattle trap. All right, let's get this thing off. All right, I got something else on now. What else I got? I seem to be in a school of ladyfish. I don't know what the deal is here, but yeah, school of ladyfish. Very violent. Very violent, and I don't want to get stuck with these rattle trap things. Well, that seemed to be what I was in the middle of, is some ladyfish. I'm not far from the boat ramp. I'm in the channel, so if these bigger boats come down here, I gotta move. I gotta pay attention. But yeah, so far I'm the only one out here on the water right now. The other two boats that launched are at the marina thing hanging out. Try to swing us around here. Said I don't know what that explosion was earlier. It's kind of like the explosion that I don't know if I recorded. I think I just barely recorded anything of it. It was at Tomoka State Park when my buddy Erick and I were out on the water, and the explosion was kind of similar to that. I don't know. Very interesting. Oh! Seems that he missed it. Funny, I couldn't get these needlefish, but the ladyfish. Oh, here we go. Oh, the ladyfish are hitting the rattle trap. I brought all freshwater stuff. I didn't bring any salt stuff. No, this is salt water. I can only imagine what's in here. Wind is picking up a little bit. It's pushing me around. That's right. We're getting off the fish anyways. The fish are hugging this boundary, this channel marker. They're hugging this. Those needlefish or gar were playing in the shallows. There was no big fish there. I feel like the kayak just got bumped by something. I'm telling you, this is a very interesting area. I know absolutely nothing about it. Yeah, it's like a big wake in the water. I don't know. Come to find out there's like jaws out here or something, you know? And that looked like a great freaking meal. I certainly hope not. Alright, we got out of that little wake zone. Wherever the heck was back there. It's actually kind of funny. I have freshwater tackle. It's like I'm catching saltwater fish here. I don't understand it. But hey, this is what it is. I think they're getting tired of me. They should kind of shut down. Cold front too. Not making them too happy. You don't even see those gar needlefish playing around. They're not there. There we go. There we go. Look at a little hit. Look at that, huh? Another ladyfish. Okay. Yeah. Just have to be careful of the treble hooks. Pretty fish, though. Pretty fish. Oh, really got that one. Wow. Well, folks, even though I'm catching and releasing these, they're taking too much of the hook in, unfortunately, and I think what we're gonna have to do is stop throwing this rattle trap out there. Yeah, it's not really good. All right, so I got to get this ladyfish off. Another one. Apparently they love the rattle traps. I didn't think there was any ladyfish in here. No idea. I mean, big fish, decent fish. All right, well, catching those ladyfish, pretty decent. That's really not too bad. I'm gonna paddle out of this area and try to make it down to what I think is maybe no wake signs or speed limit increases signs. Yeah. So I'm going to just be doing some paddling for now. And then we'll pick back up for the fishing after I get past that point and see. But yeah, all the ladyfish obviously released. Using a rattle trap to fish out here. Because really, my hopes were not high in catching a lot of stuff today after the fronts that we've had. Just been bad weather. But yeah. Done good so far. Made it down close to the signs, and there appears to be another pass down here. That's pretty cool. Now to me, if I was waiting to ambush some bait fish, that's where I'd be sitting. That's a big fish. So let's see what we can do. Down at this end, there's fish jumping right there. Nothing was hitting on any of the swim baits I was throwing. It's kind of sad. I don't understand it. Switched them out a bunch of times, but nothing was hitting. So I think we're gonna go back to this rattle trap. Besides that one little fish that just jumped a few minutes ago, I haven't seen anything in a while. Wind has picked up. I just haven't seen anything. Well, that was a good move, if anything. Let's retry that. Right side of my back is tweaked. And I cast with my right. So, it's been a little bit of a challenge since we've been out here. But I do it for you guys. I do it for my viewers. Do it for the subscribers. move. Come on. Let's get this together here. Alright guys, as you can see, we're all loaded up, ready to head out. That's where we were. A little overview. We're going to go to the springs. We're going to check that out. Maybe check out some of the camping area really quick, just an overview. But yeah, let's get to the springs. Alright, so to give a brief overview, these are like the tent sites. And those big brown containers right there, that's where you put your food in, so the bears don't get at it. But yeah, comes with a fire pit / cooking ring, table, plenty of room. So over across from the springs here is the day use area. So if you're bringing the family and you're going to be doing some picnicking, you want to be real close to the springs, here it is. Obviously I'm here on a Monday. Not many people here at all. The parking lot is empty for day visiting. It's beautiful. Campground is a little full, a little busy. Guys, here is a look at the springs. Got some banana trees over there in the corner. Some people swimming around. Fortunately, I attempted it and failed. Wasn't able to get in there great with the selfie stick and get it done. If I had a shorter one, maybe that'd be better. Or something with a wristband for the GoPro. Alright guys, well that's going to complete today's video. Salt Springs State Park, or I should say National Park, here in Ocala, Florida. A little bit of an epic fail on getting in the water with the GoPro and trying to swim with it. Just didn't work. I took in more water than I should have. Not good. But nevertheless, we got a video done out of this today. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please give a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're not a subscriber, so I appreciate all of my subscribers. And we'll see you on the next adventure. Take care.